I'm so honored to be selected this year as a woman trailblazer for the History Fort Lauderdale. The women that have come before me and have been honored are women that I admire, who have inspired me, and I'm just thrilled to be among them. You know, I think trailblazers are people who pave the way, and all of the women who have been honored along the way over the last 4 years have been women who have paved the way, right? They have been relentless in pursuing their passions, making a difference in our communities. And so I'm thrilled and honored to be a part of this.
A woman trailblazer is exactly that, blazing the trail. She's an innovator. She paves the way for others that will come up into their professional disciplines, in their professional roles, in their leadership. It means that you have worked studiously throughout your career.
It's an honor because I've always looked at other women in the community as trailblazers before me. They were passionate about what they did. They contributed so much to our community. They uplifted everyone and their families and took care of everything, just took care of business. And therefore, as an honoree for this particular award, the Trailblazer, I'm now recognizing that I've given a lot to Broward County, but Broward County has given a lot to me as well. I'm happy to be a part of what is happening, and I just honor those before me and those who are coming behind me.
Success and recognition don't always come together. You can have one without the other, but when they do, it's the sweet spot. Even if you don't thrive on being visible, there's something about showing the rest of the world, your colleagues, your family, your peers, that you've achieved something, and largely it's because of the partnerships with those individuals.
Every business launch is a risk, and every business launch is more risky for women. However, in my case, I've been very fortunate because I have been able to develop business relationships that are ongoing year after year, decade after decade, that have strengthened in time.
Yeah, I think Women's History Month is it's a time to celebrate women, the accomplishments that we've had over the years, the difference that we've made. And you know, I think the conversation is getting better and deeper, but I think we need more conversation about how to recognize and how to bring up our women. I think it's important that we also make sure that women, as women, we are bringing each other up and also bringing up our young girls. So this is a month of celebration of women's accomplishments, but it's also a time to remember that we need to bring each other and pull each other up.
It's important for women to achieve because I've always said women reign. And what do I mean by that? We are resilient, we are articulate, we are exceptional when it comes to excellence and care and caring. We're nurturing souls by nature. We reign. We're innovative. We can make something out of nothing. And to give us the opportunity to do what we do best, reign, resilience, articulation, innovation, nurturing, by nature, innovative, we can go a long way. And we need to recognize women for the talents that they bring. Let them shine, let them grow, and let them nurture.
When I was at the City of Fort Lauderdale and director of a large department, one division that we had was building permits, the Florida Building Code, and we had electrical inspectors and mechanical and structural engineers, and largely there was a perception that you have had all those jobs to be able to direct a team of 200 people. And what I hoped that I taught people was, being that I didn't have those jobs and I was a woman, I could still lead you. I could bring out the best in you. I could help you advance the direction that we were trying to move. And I think when my fellow employees, men, saw beyond just me being a woman and me being a leader, that respect came twofold. And they thrived, our department thrived, and I think the city thrived.
I would tell a person younger than me coming through, as the wise one that I am, get yourself into a position where you fully embrace yourself, love yourself, and prepare yourself so that when that opportunity comes forward, you are positioned and ready to make a difference. Assure that you get the best mentors, but above all, the best sponsors. My sponsors had a door open for me, and it was up to me to make a difference when that door opened. But I had to be prepared, I had to be articulate, and I had to want it. Want what you want and get it, and know your value.
What guided me is my passion for cuisine. I love our clients, I love their guests, I love our community, and that is the inspiration that drove me to be best in class, special events, particularly in cuisine, grand cuisine.
Being a woman leader, and a strong woman leader, I think there are times when people expect us to possibly not be as strong or not be as passionate and relentless and determined in our approaches. But at the end of the day, I absolutely have experienced where people have used words like aggressive or assertive but isn't that what we expect from our leaders, right? Is for them to get the job done. So why does it matter whether I'm a woman or a man? I think categorizing sometimes, we still have a tendency to do that. So I definitely have felt received differently as a woman leader, but I think that's the conversation that I mentioned earlier. I think we need to continue to have the conversation and stop stereotyping what women leaders should be like.
The advice that I would give anyone following my footsteps, but especially a younger version of myself or a younger woman, is listen more than you speak to start, but know that when you speak it matters, and be your authentic voice when you speak. I find that I have more people listen to what I'm saying because I don't speak all the time, and I really absorb a lot of what's being said around me, and it helps me cultivate good responses, strong responses, correct responses, or sometimes bold responses. So I think I would strongly encourage you to listen and allow your inner voice to then come out when it's most powerful.